Hello everyone and welcome to another GT Sport video, as you guessed by the fact that there was a massive GT Sport flag, and we're in the daily race N300. So this has changed from the M4, so you might remember I uploaded the M4 time, now made it a single make race, which makes a bit more sense because at least the cars are even now. I mean, you can play with the brake balance a little bit and traction control, but that's about it. So this was quite early on from when I was practicing the Civic, so I got a 56.8 as you saw there. Robo Driver fairly close with the 0.0. So this is going to be very interesting in this race. So this is a good race. This is a close race. You remember at Northern Isle Speedway I was like, well, I've not had a close race. This is a close one. TV camera looks good as well with that many Civics on track. And it's a clean race. So I hope you enjoy this video. Just on the video front. So obviously I've been posting quite a lot of time trial laps, qualifying laps of just the laps. Now I know a few of you have asked for guides and stuff, so I will try and get some guides out. Probably be like 2 or 3 a week. The rest will either be a race or qualifying time trial video. Because I'm not playing them a lot at the moment, it feels like I'm no-lifing at the moment with these sims, because we're new to Project Cars 2, new to GT Sport, and yeah, I'm constantly on there trying to get rank 1s on certain things and get into the races and get my driver rating up in all sorts. So yeah, you are going to see more videos of races and time trials continue on this channel. As you can see, Robo Driver still keeping with me there, 3 attempts, and also Project Cars 2. Obviously the ESL starts this Sunday, so I'll be in that as well. So lots going on, So as I say, guides will be coming to the channel, so we'll get guides on the driving school. I know people have already done driving school videos like guides, but this is more tips. So if you want to beat your friends on the leaderboard and they don't watch my channel, you do, and you want to know how you suddenly get quicker at the driving school, might be worth a watch. If you're trying to, improve your time on the Civic, for example, like here, I'll do a guide on the daily race and how you can improve in that sense, because the Civic's a very tricky car. So using this as an example, I don't drive the Civic the way I'm driving it in this video anymore. So this, I've dropped a second gear here, never dropped a second gear here anymore. It's very high gears you want to, because when you're up in the high rev range you get a lot more understeer, and that's why as well Robo Driver getting really close. We now had 2 attempts, very very close, and you'll see he'll have better braking in the corner. So I've got 57.1 there. I've obviously gone much faster than that. So yeah, it's a pretty close race. So I will do guides on this sort of stuff. I have tried the Nations Cup practice. If you didn't know, you can practice for the Nations Cup already. That starts in November. Obviously we're going to be trying to go for that because it's a big tournament at the end of the day. Obviously I was at the Copper Box reveal event where I wasn't a driver, I was just helping out at the event. I obviously want to compete for my country. I think that'd be pretty cool to say you've competed for your country. So I'm definitely going for the Nations Cup. And obviously we've got the Manufacturers Cup. Now I don't dare pick a manufacturer yet, because you've got to pick one and you don't know what you're doing yet. So I've got to look into that and have a practice with some of the cars on all the tracks and get an idea of which one I want to race for and which one I actually like as well, because obviously some people like different manufacturers more than others. So like for example, Lamborghini is one of my favourite, McLaren's one of my favourite. So do I pick one of them because they're one of my favourites, but are they then going to be slightly slower on the tracks? You got to remember as well, popular brands like Lamborghini potentially have more of the faster drivers going into them. So say you picked something like Peugeot. I mentioned in the last video the Peugeot RTZ. I love that car. It's a great car. Do you go for somewhere like Peugeot? Not as many people might go for Peugeot just because they want the more fancy brand. But then you could get in the Manufacturers Cup racing for Peugeot. So it's quite an interesting choice. As we're on the final lap now, and you can see I've just pulled a bit of a gap. Robo Driver made a mistake coming out of Druids as we come to towards the end of this lap. So I hope you enjoyed this little race and this little video about what's coming up. So obviously guides are coming. There's videos every day at the moment. There's absolutely tons. I can't actually get enough videos out in a day just because of the internet speed. So you'll have qualifying laps, you've got races coming, and then you've also got the interaction. So obviously I'll commentate on some of the races won't be commented on. We've got guides coming for different things. Let me know if there's a specific guide you're looking for. But that's it for now from GT Sport today. I hope you enjoyed that video, and you can see the closest race I've had yet. So good race there with Robo Driver and Good Wolf as well. But that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.